As Atiku's men and El-Rufai plot move, the opposition merger plan becomes more complex. To my dear listeners from wherever you listen from, before I go into details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Good morning and welcome to today's news. Former Kaduna State Governor Nasiru El-Rufai, more guidance regarding the rumored coalition among opposition parties ahead of the general election in 2027 was provided by the meeting last week between a few political players and the Social Democratic Party SDP leadership. Political heavyweights such as former Kaduna State Governor Nasiru El-Rufai, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's Ali, Hamza Al-Mustafa, and SDP Chairman Shehu Gamba were among those present during the January 6 meeting. As the 2027 election approaches, it has continued to garner media attention and provoke sentiment among Nigerians in recent days. Sources within the main opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) told Business Day that the meeting was part of the effort to strategize going forward, despite the SDP national chairman's denial that it was connected to the planned merger of opposition parties against the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) for the general election in 2027. According to the sources, the opposition leaders have realized how important it is to work together and would look into all ways to make that happen. Yes, a meeting was held, as you are aware. It might have been called for additional consultations. The politicians were planning to discuss an alliance, but it might be too soon to make any assumptions at this time. Let's wait and see what happens over the next few months. The source stated, I want to think the leaders are working toward a common interest, but there is nothing solid yet. Shegun Showumi, a PDP chieftain who attended the meeting and collaborated closely with Atiku before the general election in 2023, claimed in a post on his Facebook page that the meeting was strategic. The purpose of the gathering, according to Showumi, was to access the opposition's democratic participation in Nigeria and develop a more powerful opposition in front of the general elections in 2027. You have to leave at first light, SDP chairman Shehu Gabam called the strategic discussion with Otumba Shegun Showumi, Nasiru El-Rufai and Major Hamza Al-Mustafa. Showumi remarked, the alternative is to meet, greet, and access the level of opposition democratic engagement in Nigeria. According to some other reports, the meeting last week was a part of ongoing efforts to strengthen opposition leaders' alliances in order to mount a united front against President Bola Tinubu in the next election. El-Rufai refuted a report last week that he was considering leaving the ruling APC for an opposition group. In a tweet on his ex-Twitter on Sunday, the former governor of Kaduna State urged Nigerians to ignore the assertion. Please, ignore the rumors and outright lies regarding any political affiliation. The former governor of Kaduna declared, my lawyers have referred the main propagandist of the fake news for actions. Since being passed over a ministerial position in the federal cabinet, the former governor of Kaduna has been making fun of the president and the ruling party. In a recent post on his X account, El-Rufai accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of favoring his Yoruba relative through nepotism. His act, according to observers, may indicate that he is leaving the ruling party before the general election in 2027. Many northern leaders have joined the opposition and formed a coalition ahead of 2027, After voicing dissatisfaction with Tinubu's administration's leadership style and contentious policies in recent months, the League of Northern Democrats (NLD), led by former Kano State Governor Ibrahim Shekarau, made hints last weekend about plans to change its name to a political party in front of the general election in 2027. Political analysts have questioned the opposition alliance's ability to overthrow the ruling party in recent months. Many worry that due to the political actors' own ambitions and interests, such an alliance may not work out or may break down at the last minute. In particular, if parties do not exercise caution or engage in a cordial discussion, selecting a candidate to represent the group as president may lead to discord. Speaking at the gathering.
Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.